All right, guys. You know how I wasn't here last week? I had a lot going on. I had my certification exam. My desk is just a mess. All right. It's covered in 30 plus practice exams. I probably got at least 8 trees worth of paper just lined up, stacked up all over my desk. And it's been tough. It's been tough to game. I've been trying to get up there, grind some Quake duels, stay in the top 1% in PUBG and just about everything because that's where I belong, honestly. But I don't know what to do. My desk is cluttered. My mouse and keyboard, they're right up against stacks of paper and old practice exams. I don't know what to do.
I mean, Rob, I've been there. I actually last weekend decided to like tear apart my bookshelf in my home office here at one of three Wicked Good Gaming headquarters is, and I didn't have any room on my desk for anything. I mean, my desk was just covered in shit, and I could barely even see my monitor. But I so I was trying to think of an idea, and I think an angel came to me in a dream, and it told me all about Echo Gear monitor mounts. Have you ever heard of them?
Have I ever heard of them? What kind of a question is that? No, I haven't. Please tell me more.
Well, the question is one that may very hinge on your well-being for probably the remainder of your life. Echo
Oh,
Gear,
we all know that's up in the air.
yeah, it's been debatable for literally the entire time that I've known you, and it's been quite a while at this point. And I am convinced that if there's anything that could possibly turn this around, it's an Echo Gear monitor mount, and I'll tell you why. Echo Gear monitor mounts are not only versatile, not only easy to use, not only are they just sleek and beautiful and pretty much any other positive word that you can think of, they are currently not 5, not 10, but 15% off when you use the promo
What?
code. Yes, 15% off when you use the promo code Wicked Good on Echo Gear's website or on Amazon.
Wicked good. Okay. So what's going to happen if I do get these Echo Gear monitor mounts? Like I get 2 monitors. I don't want to have to go buy 2 monitor mounts. That's a little much.
Right, I completely agree. Well, that's really good. That I'm glad that you mentioned that. It's almost like that's a problem that is tailor made just for this segment of the podcast, because Echo Gear monitor mounts are not just made for one monitor, not just made for 2 monitors, but they can accommodate up to 3 monitors with their versatile product line. And once again, those can be yours for 15% off. It's like 5% for each monitor, only by using the
That
promo
is
code Wicked Good at checkout.
that is fucking bananas, okay? But I have another question.
Okay.
I've been getting home from work super late, I keep getting boned late at work. I get in early, trying to leave early, and then, my supervisor and my bosses are just like, "No, no, no, Rob. You're the office mule. We're
Yeah.
going to need to give you some more work."
Hmm.
And I'm like, "But wait, I just had my annual review. I just finished one whole year here. Uh, cut me some slack? Question mark. And they're like, "Nope, fuck you." And then they chain me to my desk at work. I don't know if I have enough time in the day to set up a monitor mount.
I know. I know what you mean. And you might get home at an odd hour, and you might be thinking to yourself, man, I don't know who to call. I could call Chris's brother Richie, but I don't know if he's awake. But who can you rely on in a time like that? And I am so
He's
glad.
always he's always at the gym though. I don't want to disturb him.
Yeah, you can't do it. He's probably, his phone is probably set to record him, blasting out some deadlifts, and it's,
Yep.
I mean, you don't want to interrupt his flow. He's in the fucking zone. So
I
what you
can't
can
do
do
that.
instead is you can call Echo Gear's world class customer support that is available for you 24/7, 365. So when you have problems, they have solutions.
How long is this going to take me? Because I need to get to bed by at least 1 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, I'll tell you something right now. For every percent that we are taking off these monitor mounts, that's exactly how many minutes it's going to take for you to set it up.
Hold
15.
on 1 second. Where is my calculator?
Get your graphing calculator.
All
out.
right. So you're saying with promo code Wicked Good you get 15% off,
Yep.
and then in the last statement you just made, we could attribute every minute to every percent we get off. Correct?
Yep. So if you want to just do 15,
Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
Yep.
Shh. I'm the math guy here. Okay, I'm the fucking math guy. 15 divided by 1. You're telling me this is going to take me 15 minutes to put together,
yeah.
and if I have any issues, I can call the Echo Gear monitor mounts
That is correct.
hotline?
Yep, that's correct.
This is ridiculous. I could eat this calculator right now.
Yeah, you could.
But
I
won't. But I won't.
I don't know if the Echo Gear helpline is going to be able to help you with that. I called them the other day just because, like, my ankles hurt. And they were just like, you're probably running the wrong way. You probably run stupid. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. And then we were just talking about all my life problems. But they were there for me at 24/7 Echo Gear monitor mounts. So whatever you do, before we transition into the theme song and record the podcast, just now, go to echogear.com or Amazon if you want, and enter the code WickedGood at checkout for 15% off.
Could I call them, the customer service line? Say I buy one of these monitor mounts and I set everything up perfectly. Could I call them if I was lonely?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Sold. I'm going to buy a couple of them.
Yo, welcome back to another gaming podcast. It's your boy, Papa Dom. We're back. It's episode 89. I thought it was episode 90. I was all excited, but it's episode 89. And we're back. We're here for you. I hope you enjoyed yet another electric Echo Gear ad. Make sure you use that promo code WickedGood for 15% off at checkout. As always, you got me, Papa Dom, live and direct. Over all the way onto the left, tall, dark, and silent. Chris, how are you?
I'm wonderful, my friend. Wonderful. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm really excited. All in all, been a great week. Can't complain. The weather was shitty at the beginning, but hey, it's nice now. And sun's out, guns out, no guns, so sun's out.
Sun's out, pasty buns out. It's
sun's out. Try to get a tan on my thighs.
And we have I have the distinct honor of reintroducing the 1997 freeze tag Eastern Conference champion, Dr. Bob. How are you?
You're really digging deep into my past, huh? I didn't know anybody knew about my 1997 freeze tag championship belt that I have.
Yeah.
I had no idea. It was crazy. I had to drive all the way to Andover. I was fucking 4 years old at the time, but I was a unit, you know? I was all set. I was ready to go. They thought that if they caught me, They thought I wasn't quick enough to just stop, you know? Because I'm not only quick enough to get away from them, I'm also slow enough to just stop on a dime. They don't have a clue. They weren't ready for it.
Maybe you were moving so quickly that they didn't even see you. That's why they thought you were frozen, but you were actually just everywhere at once.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I think you're right. I will go back, I'll review the tapes, and I'll get back to you, okay?
Yeah. 100%. It's always good to catch up on some footage. So if you haven't been with us for a very long time, I've been posting it on social media. Today is the 1-year anniversary of our Fuck Nazis Week episode, so we're bringing it back. It's a Fuck Nazis Week 2018. I don't know if any of our topics have anything to do with that, but we're actually celebrating Fuck Nazis Week 2018 by doing a little giveaway, and we're gonna give away.
Wait, what?
We're gonna do a little giveaway. If in case you haven't listened to this podcast for more than 20 minutes, if you've listened to this podcast for any increment of time, you probably have heard the word giveaway a couple of times, and today is no different. So we're going to be giving away, hopefully to some people that are in our chat. If not, we'll be giving away these codes in our Discord, and they're codes for Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus for Nintendo Switch, courtesy of the good folks and our good friends at Bethesda. Proud supporters of mass murdering Nazis and just punching them in the face whenever you have a chance. So just a PSA.
And demons. Fuck demons. They can die too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hold on now, Rob. You might be triggering
jumping the gun.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want you.
Am I ruffling some feathers?
You might be rustling some jimmies there, talking about killing demons. I mean, they're people too.
Right. Historically, they're people too. When you look back,
you look back in the annals of history.
They're meant to.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. It's So we're celebrating Fuck Nazis Week, 2018. I'm really excited about that. So, if you're, punch your local Nazi if you have one. Go hit them and tell them the guys from Wicked Good Gaming sent you. So if you want a free copy of Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus for Nintendo Switch, make sure you stick around. I'm not going to give it away right now because then people are going to leave and then nobody's going to listen to the podcast. There's probably people like spiking their iPod touches on the train right now listening to this pre-recorded. Like, I wish I could have won. But you can come see us on twitch.tv/wickedgoodgaming live every week, usually on Thursdays, sometimes on Wednesdays, and, win stuff for yourself. So, it is what it is. Chris, you play any video games, recently?
So the norm for me is to say I was playing hot. Wow. See, I almost blew it already.
Oh my god.
So the norm for me is to say I've been playing Fortnite, which I have. Still enjoy running squads. It's been super fun. Not a big fan of solos lately. But yeah, squads with a couple buddies. It's really been a good time. Still liking it, but I definitely started playing another game, and it's actually kind of fun. A lot more relaxing for me. I haven't punched the desk playing it, which is kind of nice. You just click and play again.
Oh, give it time. Give it time. You'll fucking beat the shit out of your desk.
Oh, I can only imagine. But hey, as of now, I'm calm, cool, and collected. But I've been playing Hearthstone past week.
Wow.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty fucking fun because it makes you think, as opposed to just playing like a run and gun type game where you're just like getting shot in the back and just like button clashing and shit like that. You actually have to think, and you have to kind of think what they're gonna do next. I'm not at that point yet where I don't know what cards they can hold, but like I know I've just been using like a basic free to play deck.
Yep.
And I'm learning it very well, so I can see how from there I'll be able to kind of take that and spin it into a more advanced deck. It's gonna take time. I know there's a learning curve. But so far, I'm enjoying it. It's been nice, and I've been saying that for a while that I was gonna play.
Yep, you have been saying that.
So shout out to the big man Ben. I know I wish I was playing when I met you. Ben Broads, dude. Yeah, Ben Broads.
Ben Broads.
But yeah, no, it's been a good time so far. I'm enjoying it. I think I'll continue playing until I find the next flavor of the week, and then I'll stop playing that.
Yeah,
is this the highest number of games you've ever played consistently at any given time?
No, I've played more. I haven't played any iPhone games in a while, which is
oh god.
Yeah, it's my phone's been fucked up, so like if I play games, it dies fast. So like, I can't even afford to play any games, But hey, 2 games at once, I'm fucking living large.
Love it.
Video games, man. Welcome.
Video games, huh? I'm so proud. I've been like just elbow deep in the new World of Warcraft expansion. We were talking about it a couple of weeks ago when Kung Fu Kenny was on. I've just been fucking engulfed in shit to do, and it's nice to like go into a game when you get new DLC or a new expansion on a game, and you just have so much ground to cover. I know Rob is probably more accustomed to like really, big sprawling expansions and not so much just like map packs. But I mean, regardless of what kind of expansion it is, you want to like learn those maps, or you want to like touch every corner of the new zone and like get all the new quests and stuff. And I've had more shit to do in this game than I have in a very long time. So I'm really happy with it so far. The new expansion pack starts off with like a couple of really good cutscenes, which is just like Blizzard's best. Like that's their forte. They do everything really well, but the new cutscenes are fantastic, and I can't wait to continue playing it. It's so fucking good, and I'm not even close to level cap yet, which is great. I mean, it's only been like a week, but still really having a great time with it. I hope I'm going to continue taking my time with it. I'm going to let it kind of just, marinate nice and slow, and really kind of absorb as much as I can from the game, because it's been really, really good so far. Bob, what have you been up to?
I have been playing a ton of PUBG as per tradition, but like I can't play solos, so I only play when I have at least one other friend on. So I'll run duos, I'll run squads. That's pretty much it, though. But there's usually at least somebody on to play. Besides that, I took a little break from Neo. I hit a boss like right around the middle point of the game that's like super cheap. He's way too fast, can one-shot you with half of his moveset. And like the staging getting up to him is probably the worst setup I've ever gone through in the game so far, or maybe even in a Dark Souls game. Actually, Blighttown was pretty bad in Dark Souls 1. But for this this part of Neo, it was just really shitty, and then to go through a really big shitty area of the game and then have to fight like a super cheap boss at the end, I had to step away for a little bit.
Yeah.
I have been playing a good amount of Hearthstone. I've been logging in every day again, doing my dailies, playing a couple of ranked games here and there. I was gonna try to push for rank 5, but I don't know if I want to do that just yet. I kind of want to let the expansion dull out a little bit to see what some of the top decks are. There's a lot of just experimentation going on. So the people that are going to hit like rank 5, rank or legend rank, they're the people that are putting in like 10 hours a day into fucking Hearthstone. That's not a commitment.
Yeah.
Quake Champions, I finally got back into it again after watching a good amount of QuakeCon.
It's like all free to play now, right?
Yeah, Quake Champions is completely free to play right now. It's based off a similar model to like Dota or League of Legends, where it's free to play. You'll get in-game currency, and when you get enough in-game currency, you can buy new champions. But you can also just buy the complete pack. I think it's like $20. You get all the champions in the game. You get every champion that gets released there afterwards. You also get like additional shit as well.
Yep.
But yeah, I got back into Quake Champions over the weekend because I was just so drawn to watching QuakeCon duel matches where it's like the most talented people in the world are going up against each other, and it's like watching a fucking ballet dance of blood and gore just live on Twitch. It was incredible. It was incredible to watch. I jumped back into it, trying to grind the ranked duels out, which it's not going too great, but I'll get better. We'll see what happens.
I haven't played that since PAX. And I've been wanting to start playing it again. But hey, I'm already on 2 games. I don't know if I could pick up another one. I might short circuit. So we'll see once I fall off one. But it was fun when I played it. I mean,
it's a fucking blast.
Yeah.
But is that one of the games where? Because I remember we were watching one of your buddies play, and he knew how to like run around, strafe jump, all this stuff. Is there like a big learning curve to the game? So can I jump in and be? I know you're gonna say that you're the best in the game, but can I jump in and be like?
I'm absolutely not the best in the game. I'm probably the best in like the region. I'm the best
in like North America.
And when I say region, I mean like worldwide. But no, there's a learning curve to any skill-based game like this, regardless of like how you want to enter into it. Like, yes, the first thing you should learn when you play is how to actually move around the map, and strafe jumping is the first thing you should learn. And if you're familiar with bunny hopping in like CS:GO, CS Source, it's similar to that, except when the original Quake launched, it was considered a glitch, and they never meant to have strafe jumping in the game. But when it became so prevalent and it was being done in every tournament and every professional player was doing it, they were like, "Fuck it, we gotta leave it in."
Yeah.
So with that being said, it sounds a lot to me like wall bouncing and Gears. How do you feel about if they left actual wall bouncing in Gears? Because like it's still kind of a thing, but it's not like it used to be. You know what I mean?
So Gears 2 had the slow, heavy wall bouncing. Gears 3 was the one where it was like fucking egregiously just free flowing the whole time. You could just continue to bounce, and in between bounces, you just get a quick Nasher shot off. I don't think there's any real place for Gears 3 wall bouncing in like competitive play because it's not really competitive. It's too twitchy at that point, and you could just get a lucky Nasher shot at any given point. Gears 2 was moving fast enough, but also like lumbering enough where you had to actually aim in between each bounce and take a shot. But for strafe jumping, it's like you just need to be able to control the direction of your hero while you're picking up momentum, going around curves, when to crouch stop, when to circle strafe, shit like that. There's a lot that goes into it. And then you need to know the maps. And once you know the maps and the spawns, the weapon spawns and the power-up spawns, you just got to get better at all of it. You just work at all of it at the same time.
Hey, maybe I'll stop playing. You never know.
Looks like a lot of fun. Looks like a lot of fun. Hey, what'd you guys do this weekend?
I really didn't do much. I work Saturday and Sunday, so nice. I drank a little bit on Friday, but I stopped drinking at like whatever it was, like 10:30, and I just chilled and just crushed water, and I woke up feeling like a fucking fresh daisy. It was great. And then Saturday, like I said, I worked. I don't think I did much after that. All I know is I woke up Sunday not hungover as well. So it was all in all a healthy weekend,
Jesus.
in shape, walk out with a 6-pack. Definitely didn't wake up with a 6-pack. Yeah, I mean, a healthy weekend, feeling good,
Not
ready to
bad.
get after it this weekend. I get some making up to do.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you definitely do. Bob?
So I had work off all last week because I had my certification exam on Friday.
Yep.
So I literally studied for 7 days straight. I took about 30 practice exams, which was it was horrible, but I got through it. I didn't do much during the week besides study, and then I took the exam. I won't find out how I did for another 5 weeks, which fucking blows.
Yeah.
And then Friday night was our good friend Anthony Borzillo's grad party.
Shout out
Dude
to him.
finally graduated from college after 8 years. So congrats. Shout out to Borzy. He threw, or his family threw a Grand Heights Hot Club. And
Greasy there.
yeah, East Boston. We got loaded up before we went, and then we went in. I got the second bin in a very long time.
Nice.
I woke up on Saturday at 3:00, and I was like, "Where the fuck am I?" And I felt terrible. And I thought I was getting sick at the time, and I was playing PUBG, Hearthstone Saturday, and my sweatshirt on. It was 95 degrees out. I had my sweatshirt, and I'm playing. I'm sweating through it. And I'm like, dude, I'm freezing right now. This doesn't feel good. It was just all the fucking booze. It was all the residual booze leaking through my pores.
That
You
will
got the
happen.
shakes. You just needed another drink.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
bad.
think they call that addiction in science class.
What the fuck are you talking about? It was the first time I've been like that shit-faced in a while.
Yeah.
And when I say a while, I mean like probably 3 weeks.
Yeah, just about.
That's enough, right?
Yeah, no,
I
absolutely.
think so.
Absolutely.
Stop
So
judging me.
for me, had a retirement party for a good friend's father.
You're finally retired? Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
I thought
Congrats,
this was decades ago.
I didn't know. I figured I should have known that I was gonna walk right the fuck into those jokes.
Dude, how long you been working at the post office for?
It's been a while.
He was the first actual postman in Massachusetts. Did you know that?
No, back when he started, they didn't even have mail. He would just have to go there and tell them the
They
the
actually
message.
didn't even have. They didn't have paper.
He was
No,
he was a traveling crier, just going from town to town.
Hey, Billy, your wife's breaking up with you. The divorce papers came in.
Just giving verbal subpoenas to everybody.
Did you hear? The British are coming. The British are coming.
And Jeff, you're being
listening.
served.
You're late on your electric bill.
Electricity was not developed while you were working in the.
I delivered the very first late bill
Postal
for
Service.
National Grid, actually, back in the 1720s when Thomas Edison invented electricity. I was there.
All right, I can believe
You
that.
dapped
Anyway.
you dapped him up after. Good job, Tom.
Yeah, it was fine. Tom Edison's.
Hey, Tommy, we hitting the bar tonight or what?
Jesus Christ, we had to go get polio shots or some shit before then.
I don't think those were around
No,
at
they
that
weren't.
point.
They weren't. Yeah, we just got polio for fun. Caught up on some TV. Been watching Sharp Objects on HBO. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but it's probably one of the more graphic TV shows that I've ever seen. Which was pretty much entirely. It's like a crime thriller, but also has these crazy underlying themes of self-harm and PTSD and shit. And yeah, it's not fun to watch. I don't know why I keep watching it, but it is a pretty good show. Amy Adams is in it. She's really good, so it's always good to see her just doing whatever they pay her to do. So yeah, I happen to really like her as an actress. So I've been watching it. I'm enthralled by it, and I don't even know why, because it's you leave every episode being holy shit, how am I supposed to sleep? So that's pretty much it. I watched TV. I went to a retirement party, and I reminisced with my friends from the Revolutionary War.
Yep.
Good one, Dom.
I thought that was
You
pretty good.
old fuck.
If anybody didn't pick up, I really, you guys didn't fucking just pick right up on that.
Honestly, that was a terrible joke, Tom. It wasn't good at all.
Yeah, it's really not that funny when you make the joke. It's a lot better when we make the joke.
All right,
that's
go,
why
so
we
make
do
some
it so
fucking
often.
jokes then. The two of you make some fucking jokes. I'm gonna read.
I thought we rifled through a couple of good ones.
Yeah. No.
Back in Dom's day, they didn't have hair grease, so he used to wait until a beaver took a shit and use that as his pomade.
What?
You heard me.
That might be the first real like spit take that I've ever actually done. I think I just like sprayed water like all over my keyboard.
Dom was around when they first invented shoes. After he got the pomade from the beaver shit, they would cut the tails off of the beaver and just like lay them underneath their feet and walk around like that.
I can't think of any other old jokes. If they pop into my head, I'll let you have it.
Jesus Christ. Rob, you had a thing that you wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah. Have you guys did you guys check out any of the stuff from QuakeCon over the weekend?
I sure did.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it was a closed-ended question. I did. I did indeed check out some shit from QuakeCon. I watched a little bit of the highlights, and I watched I watched the Quake Champions shit, and I watched the new gameplay for Doom Eternal, and it looks absolutely fantastic.
It looks fucking incredible. But guess what?
Wait.
People are fucking mad about it.
Of course they are.
Do you know why they're mad about it? Hold on. Unbiased. If you didn't read my article today, just take a guess at why you think somebody might be mad at Doom. Also take into consideration the history that Doom has had in video game history overall.
Yeah.
Why do you think people would be mad at Doom?
I don't know. Maybe they upped the price. I don't know. Maybe it's more expensive now. I don't know, Rob. You might have to tell the people.
Given that I already know why, I'm going to just throw it out there and say maybe some rational, I guess semi-rational people are mad that it is extra graphic and extra gory, and that maybe they're like, complaining about it or something. I don't know.
Right.
That's all I got.
See, what one might think, a game that's fully involved with decapitating, disemboweling, dismembering, demons, every fucking form of demon imaginable, that they could be upset because it's too graphic. When the original Doom released, the game was too graphic.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to know. You can't have your children seeing blood. No. Now people are upset because there's 3 lines of dialogue in the gameplay footage by an AI system that just sort of resembles Cortana for some reason. 3 lines of dialogue. Okay? Let me pull the lines of dialogue up. I didn't have it fucking prepared. But they are taking great offense to this dialogue. So this is what it says. These 3 lines of dialogue include: Earth is the melting point of the universe. Ooh.
Tough. That hurt.
Doesn't that just rattle your bones?
Yep. I might tweet about it.
Let's make our friends feel welcome in their new home.
Oh, bone chilling right there. Fuck.
Oof.
And in context, demons left hell, they left Mars, and now they invaded Earth. That's fucking. Why would anyone say something like that?
Yeah.
And then remember, demon can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged. You guys look pissed right now. You guys both look pissed.
I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to just grab go grab like a poster board and a Sharpie and just take to the streets. I mean, I am outraged.
I'm outraged too. I might go on Facebook right now and write 2 paragraphs about how upset I am.
And believe you me, folks listening at home, it takes a lot to get Chris to write 2 paragraphs. So,
I forget what I'm doing after the 3rd sentence.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm about to go picket on 93 right now. Hold up everybody's traffic for tomorrow.
So
on the real though, there's no need for it.
So all right, so the main concern is people are throwing around the term social justice warriors are upset over these 3 lines of dialogue. And the reason that they're stating that they're so upset is because they believe id Software and Bethesda Softworks are throwing jabs and dropping punchlines and throwing out jokes of the current political climate.
Do you?
So what? That's the hold on. Even like, no, we don't know for sure. They didn't come out and say like, oh yeah, we don't agree with the politics right now. So here's 3 lines of dialogue for you guys to be upset about.
Yeah.
We don't know if that's the case. They're taking that as okay. They don't agree with the current political climate, so we're gonna be outraged at it. But so what?
It's like not even.
It's a fucking video game.
I don't even think it's not even that. I don't even think it's a commentary on their political views. I mean, id Software is not exactly, a historically outspoken, politically charged company with what they do. I think their jokes, I mean, and whether or not you think that they were funny or whether or not you think that they were in good taste, I don't think it warrants internet outrage, blog after blog after blog after think piece after think piece on whether or not it was, ethical or on point or tasteful to make that joke, because quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. And I don't think that anybody else, I mean, I just find it so poetic and just so sweet that, id Software and Blizzard, id Software and Bethesda, like put in these 3 little quips from a non-player character that you're probably going to hear in passing like once in the game. And in context, you're as far as I know, after the events of the first Doom, where this, the USC corporation is trying to like find new sources of renewable energy. They find it in hell, so they open up these gates to hell, and things obviously do not, like, hilarity does not ensue, and they make their way to Earth, which is where you are now. So the AI, in the midst of a full-scale invasion of demons from hell, instead of being having an aggressive tone, it's like everybody else, which is, hey, don't want to offend the demons and blah, 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 blah. So, honestly, I think it was just more of a joke, just in general. I don't know that this is something that everybody needs to get all up in arms or get their arms in concrete barrels over, but to be completely fucking honest, I mean, it's a joke, and like, nobody, it's not pointed at anybody. And it's just obviously the joke is about how offended people get, and guess what? People got offended about this joke. So, I mean, it just goes to show you like how sensitive everybody has to be about absolutely fucking everything. And 9 times out of 10, there's usually a pretty good reason why a lot of people are mad about something. I'll like, or not even 9 times out of 10. Let's say 8 times out of 10. I feel like if I look into something and people are outraged about something, there's probably like something fucked up happening beyond.
You could sit there. You could sit there and be like, okay, I get it. I get why you're upset.
Yeah, you could. Even if I don't agree with it, I can say, okay, you know what? Yeah, that is definitely not okay. I am not as mad because I'm not as affected by a certain thing, but or whatever, or it might not be happening close enough to me for me to have a real investment in it. But this is just like, people are getting mad for the sake of getting mad, and this is the second story in 2 weeks that I've heard that has just been like an absolutely toxic reaction from Twitter to the gaming industry on things that it's like people just making things about them. People just making things about them, and I don't agree with it. So I mean, you can get mad at whatever you want. It's a free country. It's like, internet's a wild, wild west, obviously, but I just think it's fucking, like, just do something else with your energy. Do something else with your time.
Though. You could get mad at whatever you want, just like these developers could create whatever they want. If they want to make a game and they want to poke fun at people, even if it's so subtle that it's only in 3 lines of dialogue, that's their game to create, and that's for us to decide as consumers, as video gamers, if we want to purchase it, if we want to play it, and how we want to react to it. Instead, half of these people that are reacting so
politically, I think,
at such a volatile level.
Nice.
Yep. Thanks.
Nice.
I'm not bad at writing sometimes. I guarantee you half of these people, they're not invested in the video game culture nearly as much as anybody else is, that can see this reaction and then shake their head. Why? Why is this happening? Why are people freaking out over this? If you get so offended, don't play the game.
Right.
It's that simple.
So
if you're that upset over it, you know how you protest?
You don't buy the game.
You don't give them the $60 for the
You
game.
vote with
There
your
you go.
wallet.
It's
Dude,
it's insane.
The thing is, I am a big believer in no publicity is bad, but there's literally no angle for its software and Bethesda to go for right now on this. For them to cause the controversy with the quote unquote social justice warriors, there's no angle there because what they would want to do is make people talk about it so they would buy the game. That's not the case in this. Like, if they don't like those 3 lines of dialogue, they're not going to buy the game. That's like how they protest it, like you said. But I don't get why the fuck people are so sensitive about that. It's 3 lines of dialogue in a game that you don't even have to purchase being streamed. You didn't even have to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, you chose to watch that.
Yes.
You chose to watch it, and now you're outraged. So that just goes to show these dickheads behind their keyboard. They're literally sitting there waiting for something to complain about and bring everyone in. Like, oh my God, I'm so hurt by this. Like, shut the fuck up, you baby.
Yeah.
I'd love to know the stats behind how many people actually watched the Doom Eternal trailer because they were intrigued by the game, and how many people watched it just because someone texted them and was like, hey, did you hear these 3 lines of dialogue? Something doesn't make sense. And that just spread, and people are just like, whoa, now I need to see it. I don't play video games. I don't even like games, okay? Yeah. I'm serious about everything in all forms of nature. I don't like games, but I'm going to watch it anyway. And now they're upset. I just don't get it.
Sense. It doesn't make sense.
I'd also like to know how many people are like heavily invested in games and franchises like this that play video games all the time, and then they watch it and they were like, you know what? I don't agree with this. Because I guarantee you it's a low percentage.
Yeah.
Do you think people that are like invested in the Doom franchise heard those 3 lines and like, you know what? I'm anti-Doom now. I'm not playing this one.
No. They're gonna buy 2 copies of the game after fucking the outrage that's happening. Yeah. They're sitting there laughing right now. Like, okay, for instance, you can watch in that gameplay trailer, Doom Marine, kill 35 fucking different things in 35 different ways. Every possible way you could think of, he destroys something. And there's blood everywhere, there's guts everywhere, there's a hell spawn just all over the world.
Yeah, complain about that. Not fucking Amazon Alexa saying something.
People are upset over 3 lines of dialogue instead of people demons getting disemboweled and
watch them out. Demons, watch them out.
One of the funniest statements I heard when I was looking into this was someone was like, yeah, people are all upset because we're demonizing demons.
It says it in the fucking name.
I sat there. I'm watching this video. I sat there and I was like, wow. This is where we've come to. We've come this far.
Fucking.
I don't get people. We're in such a time right now where everyone is so butthurt over the smallest things. Leave video games out of it. I mean, that's all we have left. Talk about your politics. Talk about sports. Talk about everything like that. Just let video games be.
Yeah. Just give me.
People have fun.
Let me have one thing. Just let me.
Yeah.
Just.
Without you ruining it.
Yeah. This is like the last, and this is the same thing. This is why, like, honestly, if we didn't use Twitter to like manage a fucking brand, I wouldn't even use my Twitter anymore. I don't have a Twitter. It's a chore at this point to slog through the constant negativity and the toxicity on the timeline, whether it's this, that, or the third. It's somebody's offended about something, somebody takes a quote out of context, I mean, even the shit with Ninja, how he had everybody all up in arms for 15 minutes, and this is already something that is not. It's already a non-issue. It was a non-issue from the start, and it's already a non-issue. I even was just going through and I was Googling, like, id Software, Bethesda, Doom, and Doom Eternal. Nothing that we were just talking about even comes up on, like, top trending results. Because it is such a non-issue that even, like, Google algorithms refuse to pick it up because it's just such a farce. I mean, the shit with Ninja, I wanted to touch on. And now, I mean, it almost feels like... It almost feels like we should have talked about it last week, but it didn't happen yet last week, and it's already gone. That's how much of a fucking non-issue this is. But I just want to put this out there because people on the internet have to be mad about something at all times, and there has to be just a target for the internet's hatred to be funneled towards. Ninja has made the conscious decision and a decision that is based around his relationship to not feature female streamers on his during his live streams. Not that he doesn't ever play video games with girls, just that he does not specifically host or feature female streamers on his live streams, because everything that he does is made into a fucking YouTube poop compilation or a meme or a GIF or something, and immediately the toxicity begins from his fan base, most of which are children, who are mocking the two of them because saying that like they're fucking or they're dating or they're married or whatever. As somebody who's been in a committed relationship for the entirety that this brand has existed, I completely get that 100%. I 100% get that. There are couples that stream together. I don't really watch Ninja's shit too regularly. I'm pretty sure him and his wife play games together once in a while, if I'm not mistaken. But they're very public about their relationship, and I think that that's even pretty brave to even just be like. I know a lot of people who don't even broadcast their shit. They don't put their significant others on social media. They don't put anything anywhere because it's just the amount of hatred and the amount of spite that goes into social media. It outweighs pretty much almost all the good shit. You know what I mean? So I just happen to think that it's a crock of shit, and it's such a non-issue that I don't even want to be talking about it right now, but I just wanted to put my 2 cents in because I've been waiting to kind of like spew about this. I completely don't blame Ninja whatsoever, and exactly what he said he didn't want to happen is now happening, and that just proves his fucking point. So I'm just sick of everything, honestly, this week.
I couldn't agree more with that. I mean, the internet, like you said, is the wild, wild west. One little comment could be spun in a million different ways, just like the fucking 3 lines from Doom. It's the same thing. You can take it and spin it and make it into whatever you want. You can arguably ruin the guy's career over one little like friendly comment. Like he'll say to Dr. Lupo, like, "Oh, who's your daddy?" or something stupid like that. If he was to say it to a female streamer, it's harmless.
Yeah.
But people on the internet, these fucking diddy bop and these little shits that are watching these streams, are going to take it and spin it in a whole different way. And it's like, it's just wild. If you want to be mad at Ninja about something, be mad that he has grown men in corporate America sitting behind their keyboards with fucking blue hair. Don't be mad that he's protecting his relationship.
Exactly. I completely agree. Be mad that your MCM has a fucking Ninja bandana on right now sitting on the couch. Don't be mad at him. Don't be mad at Ninja. He's a fucking, he's setting trends. My landlord asked me about Ninja today. I was coming up to the house, and there was some kids that were like knocking on his door. He has two kids, and he was saying, yeah, I was trying to get the kids to come outside, but they're like finishing up a couple games of Fortnite or whatever. And I was like, I'm surprised you know what Fortnite is. He was like, oh yeah, I heard that they're like training kids to like be good at Fortnite. He's like, I'm about to be the best Fortnite coach in the world. I was like, dude, get on it.
It's so funny.
So I mean, yeah, it's like I said, I mean, it's a non-issue. The 2 other things that I had heard, it was like, Ninja is like going out of his way to not allow female streamers to grow. First of all, it's not his fucking responsibility to grow anybody else's brand but himself.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
wait,
that was one of the tweets that I saw that got the most response. That was like he's damaging female streamers because he isn't.
That's an argument That's a legitimate argument someone's trying to make.
Yeah, it's real.
Hold on, that's so wrong on every fucking level. Like you were saying, he has no obligation to have anybody in this stream.
No.
This is his fucking channel. He can do whatever he wants. This is his channel. He could stream with whoever he wants. He could stream by himself. He could stream, I guarantee, I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say he could probably stream naked because I think Twitch would still do something. But he's pretty up there that he might be able to like show a nip or two.
Yeah.
This is his career that he gets to do what he makes his own choices. Him and his wife, rather, make the choices on how his career plays out. If he wants to make these decisions thinking that that is the best option for his career, that's his decision. Nobody else needs to try to make this decision for them. And the problem with the internet right now is where everybody's so invested in these Twitch streamers, they think that because they watch every single day, that they subscribe, that they donate, that they have a little bit of say in whatever they do in the rest of their life. No. Yeah. This is entertainment for you. You choose to do this, and because you're doing this, that does not give you an equal portion into what they get to make decisions. This is his life. This is his career. This is his marriage and his family that he's trying to, keep stable, especially when he's so high up on a pedestal in front of everybody else that's watching him, right? Where he gets scrutinized for literally everything he does. If he makes one mistake, there's 200,000 people tweeting about it right at that very moment.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what he does. He's up there. People are watching him. He gets to make his own decisions. His wife gets to input into his decisions. If he doesn't want to stream with females, that's fine. That's his choice. This is his career. And again, he has no obligation to bring anybody up to whatever level they expect people to be brought up because of Ninja.
Yeah.
That's fucking absurd.
It's insane.
It's absolutely absurd.
That comment is ridiculous that he's not allowing female streamers to grow because he's not streaming with them. Like you said, Bob,
fucking insane.
No obligation to stream with anyone. If people grow, people are inevitably gonna grow if they stream with Ninja. You know how many people are probably on that guy's dick that want to stream with him just so they get a couple subs and followers. He's like sifting through people that are actually just like actual people that he plays with. And now he plays with the same handful of people, arguably the biggest streamers on Twitch as it is. Like they all have like millions as it is, just keeping that tight knit. But he doesn't owe anything to anyone. He doesn't have to grow anyone. No. You grow on your own. You don't need to like.
He grew on his own. I don't know. He grew on his own and grinded until Drake came like knocking on his Twitter DMs and was like, "Hey, let's play Fortnite." And all of a sudden, he's one of the biggest and most recognizable personalities on the planet. He doesn't have a fucking. He doesn't have to own. He doesn't have to do shit with anybody. I mean, I'm sure that there's actors and actresses in Hollywood that have agreements with their spouses that they won't do scenes with certain people or they won't do certain things. Like, and I'm sure that there's lots of other athletes that want to appear in a certain way, and you're one of the most recognizable people on the planet right now. Not just athletes, not just video game people. He's one of the most probably I would say one of the most recognizable people alive right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if he appeared in like a Time like People of the Year top 100 next year. And you have an image. You have an image to manage, and his manager is his wife, and he very intelligently probably has these regular kind of meetings with his wife / manager about what kind of image he wants to portray. He's got blue hair. He wears a bandana. You attract younger viewers who have a more juvenile image, and it's fun. It's lighthearted.
And we talked about this before. He stopped swearing on his stream, and people were up in arms about that too. Yeah. So what? Who fucking cares? He wants to appease a wide audience.
It's your image. Yeah, it's your image. So you have to, and this is the same thing that people that don't understand this, the people that don't understand this are the people that are never going to go anywhere, and you're going to have the same. You're gonna have the same people who have the same like fucking anime feet emojis as their avatars on Twitter who are complaining about Ninja not streaming with girls. Get off your ass and do something productive and build your own brand. Build your own, stream empire. The kid's making millions of dollars off of streaming, gets invited to the ESPYs. He's traveling all over the world, meeting lots of celebrities, and it's completely built by himself and by his wife. And he wants to maintain the sanctity of that. And if you ask me, he's showing his appreciation for his wife helping him build a fucking empire right now by keeping things sacred. And I 100%, 1,000%, a billion percent back him on that. Don't get me wrong. Some of my favorite people that we've had on this podcast have been female streamers that we've had who have been great contributors to the industry. Allie Baker is fantastic. Kate's fantastic. We had Plum Drop, who's great, who is an up-and-coming streamer, who's really, really good. So they're some of our best friends, and we support them as well. This doesn't mean that we don't support female gamers. If anything, I'm so happy with the way that the impact that they have on the industry right now, and I hope that it continues. But there's just no reason. It's just such a non-issue. I just don't understand why people have to be in every aspect of everybody's lives. You don't own that streamer. You don't own your favorite video games. You don't own your favorite characters. So guess what? You can either buy them and watch them or not buy them and watch them. That's totally fine. Vote with your wallet. Vote with your views. That's all I have to say on it. I'm getting a little too sweaty, but...
No, I got you. I mean, it all falls back into a couple quick comments. Why the fuck do you care? And I forget what the other one was. But why the fuck do you care? Stay out of that business. They feel
that's all you need.
I feel why the fuck do you care? It's like the whole thing with demons. It's just like, why does it matter? And like you said, Dom, it matters, but in a second it doesn't matter. So it's just like, why even bother?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Keep doing your thing, Ninja. Blue hair and all. I mean, I don't know what's up with the blue hair. I mean, to each his own. Do your thing. I like the pink better, but stop these corporate American men in finance with blue hair, please.
If I see a guy in the sales department walking with blue hair tomorrow, I'm just leaving. I might just leave it anyway.
My computer was acting up. The IT guy showed up with a Red Bull bandana and blue hair. I was like, dude, my computer's fine. Please leave.
Oh my god. That's pretty troubling to see that. Yeah, if the Comcast guy ever showed up to my house with a blue bandana, a blue hair and bandana on, I'd be fucking sick to my stomach. Dude, imagine you come home and you know there's somebody else in your bed and the dude's got blue hair and a bandana.
Oh my god, it would be. I would never be able to bounce back from that.
No.
If I got cheated on with a guy with blue hair and a bandana, I would never be able to come back from that. Unless it was Ninja. Like, I'm cool with that. I'd still bang my wife after Ninja.
All right, guys. All right, here we go. Everybody watching right now, let's start tweeting. Wicked Good Gaming hates people with blue hair and bandanas. Let's get everybody in an uproar. They refuse to allow anybody with blue hair and bandanas to rise up in this industry. They are oppressing them. Okay, they are oppressing them. They have their foot on the back of their head, and they are just fucking pushing down.
Yep.
And then the bottom of your soul is blue because of all the blue dye there. Yeah.
I mean, as somebody who used to put hair gel in his hair that like had little yellow highlights in it, you know, so it was like the little like yellow paste, so it actually kind of looked like I had highlights.
Yeah,
like,
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I did the same thing.
I mean, I completely get it, but I'm shocked that, dude, I'm fucking astounded that Ninja. This is free money. This is a free idea. Is to whoever the brand was that did that. It was at LA Looks or something that had like the gold highlights. Make like Ninja blue, and you have him sponsor it. And dude, you tell me I am telling you right now, everybody, tinfoil hats.
I'll happily put it on. That's a money maker.
It's absolutely happening. I would say give it within 6 months. There's going to be a Ninja like hair gel or hair dye sponsorship, and it is going to be an epidemic. You're going to go to Capo Basement on a Saturday night. 50% of the guys there that are just absolutely raving off 16 Mick Ultras and 2 Shirley Temples are going to have blue hair, Red Bull bandanas, and it's just going to be a phenomenon.
And all the dudes hooking up with chicks, you know what they all have in common?
Huge Adam's apples.
They all that too, and they all have blue hair.
If I see Ninja on the front page of the Cosmo magazine that my fiance subscribes to, I am going to puke all over my front porch.
GQ.
Sex tips from Ninja. 50 hot sex tips for Fortnite players.
Just tie her up with your bandana.
Oh my god.
This has gone too far. This has gone way too far.
Yo, you know, Little Nightmares sold 1 million copies.
Oh, that game is really good.
Dude, I was watching it the other day. One of the streamers I watch was playing it, and I literally watched it for a couple hours.
Dude, that's a fun game. I downloaded it. This is a couple of months ago. I actually have a review up on the website, which you could check out at wickedgoodgaming.com.
Oh.
But yeah, I got it. There was a Microsoft Store sale. I think I got it for like $8 at that time, and I played through it in like a weekend. It was a blast. Game was actually.
It looks sick. It looked really.
It's unsettling. Like it's not like super fucking scary. It's like creepy and unsettling.
Yeah, like the fat guys that chase after you.
Yeah,
really weird. I don't even know what they're called. I haven't played the game. There's probably a name to them, but all I can think of, they look like fat zombies.
So I watched Spirited Away with Kaylee over the weekend, and I've never seen it before. I've never seen any of the Studio Ghibli movies.
What a
before.
movie!
And I'm a fucking weeb, and it doesn't. I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. I've never seen them anymore. I've never seen any of them, and I'm watching Spirited Away, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, Kaylee, this is like, I'm pretty sure a video game I played like 6 months ago took a lot from Spirited Away. Like, there is a ton of direct comparisons you can make. I actually might do an article about this. There we go. Boom. More content running through my head right now. There's just a ton of similarities between Spirited Away and Little Nightmares. There's just so much, and I won't get into it because now I'm actually going to do that. That's my article for next week.
Well, do you ever play Limbo?
I have played it briefly. I really can't speak to it.
I was told that it has a similar feel to it. One of my buddies was big on Limbo, and when I was reading this article on an undisclosed website, there was someone that compared it to it. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to look into that too. I think that's free. I think that's a free game, or it's like fucking $5.
Huh.
Yeah, those are all cheap.
Yeah, that was an indie game. I think that's on like Xbox Arcade still.
Yeah, all the puzzle platformers they're all relatively cheap now.
Yeah. So yeah, that episode kind of flew by. I think we had a couple of good rants, a couple of good tangents. Why don't we? What else are we doing in this episode? Are we doing anything else? Are we just gonna close out?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
I think we're good. I think we're good. I think it's now is a great time to love and respect and remember your favorite World War II video games and beyond, where you can punch, kill, maim, and otherwise disfigure or dismember Nazis. This has been. It's a very off-topic edition of Fuck Nazis Week, but I mean it's okay nonetheless. I mean we can only talk about Call of Duty World at War so many times. But yeah, so we can wrap up this episode with a little Wicked Good Gaming. Send it. And Chris, I feel like those YouTube notifications have probably been piling in. What do we got?
Honestly, a lot of them are comments. I'm not going to shout out the comments because it's kind of just on a video that popped off for us. But a lot of it's just talking about what rappers you would want to see in the new Def Jam game, and I'm not going to read those.
Yeah, makes sense.
Shout out to Tristan Edmonds, Garrett Miller, which sounds really familiar. I feel like he's been in here.
That does sound familiar.
Docto Dad. I don't know if I already shouted him out, but actually, I probably shouted him out last week.
No, I don't think you did.
Oh, well, shout out Docto Dad, and that's the last one. Because all the other ones I shouted out. But hey, if you want to shout out, just subscribe to us on YouTube. There's content flowing in. It's really good. There's a lot on the backlog. If you want to catch up on the podcast, you can watch it there. You could also watch a couple of our quickies, which is just little rants about current news.
Yep.
It's a good time. I might be a little biased, but it's good content.
No, it's great. There's something for everybody.
I think that's a good idea. We should take clips of some of the topics that we do, some of the more prominent topics.
Yeah, for sure.
After we upload the full thing, just be like, hey, boom, highlight.
I agree.
In case you don't want to watch a 60-minute fucking video.
I fucking agree with that, man.
Here's 10 minutes of us just fucking raving about Ninja and his blue hair.
Captain America.
Yeah, 100%. Bob, you got anybody you want to shout
out? Yeah, I'd like to shout out Bethesda and id Software. Literally create whatever fucking game you want. It looks incredible. Doom Eternal looks incredible. It's not gonna fucking slow their progress down. You know how many people are gonna buy this fucking game?
A lot
of fucking people are gonna buy this game. I might just buy the first one right now just to play the first one. I think it's like $12.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to them. There's also this big Rainbow Six Siege thing going on this weekend. It's free to play, so I might check that out too. So shout out to dude, I'm fucking toast today. Shout out to you guys.
Video games.
Yeah, video games. Big shout out to.
Oh wait, no. Wait. I did have one. Sorry, one. I got a shout out. Friend of the program, previous guest, our pal Asmongold, because I was just so enthralled with one of his videos today. He was watching another video of a lesser YouTuber / streamer just scrutinizing pretty much everything he does. And he's just a good sport about everything. He doesn't give a fuck if people are going to shit talk him. He doesn't fucking care. And he ended the video by saying this. And this is one of the quotes that I've gravitated to so greatly recently. People need to lose this delusion they're Batman of the internet. Let people do whatever the fuck they want. What are you so worried about what other people do? Are you going to bring everybody to justice? Give me a break. It's just fucking pathetic. And that I think that just fits so perfectly into everything we've spoken about today. You're not the internet's Batman. Why do you think people are going to just fucking drop what they're doing and be like, you know what? You're right. Take me in. Here's my hands. Cuff me. Take me in. Mm-hmm. I made a subtle political joke. Just do it already. Put me in the gulag. I'm ready. I don't fucking know, dude. So shout out to Asmongold. Great quote. I might get that tattooed across my forehead.
Yeah, I agree. Big shout out to our good pals at Bethesda. keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, we love you a lot. We're going to be giving out a couple of codes after the show for Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus for Nintendo Switch. So be on the lookout for that. And also, that's pretty much all we got. So if you want to engage with us a little bit more, we've had a couple of people that have said, like, you know, I heard you guys on Spotify, blah, blah, blah. Come watch the live show. We've got a steadily increasing number of regular viewers, so please be a part of that. It's twitch.tv/wickedgoodgaming. We do it usually Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays. It usually changes, but you can also join our Discord for updates. Our Discord link is usually everywhere, all over our social media platforms. You can just come in right under the Twitch page, and you can find it there. We're applying for a Twitch partnership, so hopefully we get that, so we can get a custom URL.
Discord partnership.
Is that, what did I say?
You said Twitch.
Well, we're also going to apply for that, like, eventually. Just not right now. You know, because we're not ready for that. But you can help us get ready for that by following us and subbing on twitch.tv/wickedgoodgaming. Make sure you steal your girlfriend's Amazon Prime and subscribe to us. Use your free sub for Amazon Prime, and, you know, everything is going to be... every little thing's going to be all right. So we love you. This has been episode 89 of Not Another Gaming Podcast, and we'll see you next week. That's it. I need to shit so bad.
I do too.
So I'll let you guys go. Everybody, thank you for joining the chat. Matty D, thank you for joining in. Slow Cool, everybody. WGG Crispy, whoever you are, thank you for joining.
I heard that kid's a fucking stud. Skinny seahorse. Shout out to you for joining. People used to call me that.
I'll show you.